Here at Level Best, we love playing video games.
Love it so much.
So much, though, that each episode we spin the Great Wheel of Games.
Great Wheel of Games.
And we pick a new game to play in between episodes. We play it, we come back, and we have a fun discussion about that game.
Yes.
And this is a segment we like to call Play or Pass. Welcome.
Welcome to Play or Pass.
Today we're talking about Quarantine Zone, The Last Check, a game that a lot of people are probably aware of because of TikTok and content creators and whatnot. That's how I became aware of it.
Yeah. And I became aware of it because you became aware of it.
And then we picked it, put it on the wheel, and boom, we spun it. So here we are.
Yeah. After a while, we were really excited when it came out. That's when we put it on the list. So it's been a little while since it came out. But Quarantine Zone, command the checkpoint. You know, like a zombie checkpoint. In a collapsing city, screen survivors, manage scarce resources, and hold back the undead. Every choice matters, and one mistake could unleash the plague beyond your walls. Brigada Games is the developer, and Devolver Digital. Came out January 12th, 2026. So it's been out for a few months. And yeah, it's a zombie game. You're looking.
It's a zombie game.
It's a zombie game. You're scanning people that may or may not look like zombies, and you gotta do something to them.
There's been a trend of games like this. I think it started with the game called Papers, Please, where you're just kind of at the checkpoint and people come through and you either let them through or you don't. The game that really blew up this genre for me was Contraband Police.
Yeah.
Again, you're in some like Russian-esque border and people are coming through with their cars. You check their cars, you find the drugs, and you deny them access. You confiscate the stuff and you tell them to kick rocks. And this game is very similar, where people are trying to escape the zombie outbreak. They're coming through your checkpoint. You have to screen them, and you're given so many tools, and there's so many symptoms.
Yes.
And it over time, like it builds and builds, but it gets a little overwhelming over time.
Yes.
And but it's fun. You get a little X-ray thing, and you look through their clothes to make sure you find the bites and whatnot. You find they have bright red eyes, and you're like, nah, liquidate, and you send them to get liquidated.
Liquidate them.
Liquidate.
Yeah.
Or they just have like a mild fever, no big deal,
Mhm.
and you send them to quarantine, where you just let them sit there in prison for like a day or two to see if they're going to change. Or you just send them on through to your
Survivor block.
survivor block. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's the pretty general gist of it.
General gist.
Yeah, there's a lot of like pretty obvious symptoms.
There's a lot. That's the problem.
There's a lot of symptoms. Let's start at the very beginning of the game.
Okay.
Where you load up the game and you go into your bunkhouse, and the first thing that I noticed was this your sweet pet that you have. Check out my room. Whoa! Oh, it's a live cat. Aww. Oh, sweet cat. I didn't realize how much I needed that cat after liquidating so many people. Feeling so bad about it.
Feels good to just pet
To
a
come
cat
back
after
and
liquidating a lot of people.
and pet the cat. Yeah.
Well, let's start a little sooner. I actually agree, though. I'm glad there's a cat.
Yeah.
Let's start a little sooner because at the menu it gives you the option to uh, add in Twitch integration,
Yeah.
which I did play this game live on stream, so
Okay.
with my community, and there's Twitch integration.
I wondered what it is because I did not.
Twitch sign in. I don't know what it does. I'm gonna do it anyway though. So pause it here for me, zombie. I guess there's a whole Twitch extension that you're supposed to put in your panels underneath your stream. I didn't know that.
Hmm.
They didn't tell me to do that. So
Yeah.
I did the Twitch integration, and the whole time I'm like, when do I see the Twitch integration
Yeah.
occur? But apparently there's a panel that you add under your stream, and people can make a survivor, and
Oh.
that survivor gets sent through into your your
Dang. Your checkpoint?
your thing, your checkpoint. And how cool is that? I think
That
that's
is
pretty
cool.
sweet.
Does
I
it
didn't
show up with
realize
their
that was
name?
I don't know. I never
Oh.
saw it in action.
Oh, you never
so
got it in. Yeah.
no, I didn't realize. So that's
Cool.
unfortunately the missed opportunity there. But
Yeah.
pretty cool idea if it works well.
Yeah. That is cool. I saw that and I had no idea because I didn't play it on stream. And so I was like, wonder what that does. But I didn't click on it and I didn't look it up. And I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I looked it up to see.
That's cool.
And then I also have a clip of how you can pet the cat. I feel like maybe that now's the time to knock that one out.
It's
going on
a
out here?
good it's
He
a
actually
good
showed
thing.
up. You guys owe me $10.
Oh, your cat.
Nothing personal.
The cat's out
It's
there.
just, we're stuck in Groundhog Day out here.
You can pet the cat.
Trying to, not go crazy. Okay, so it's simple, really. Just shout next, and the guys will let the survivor in.
It's a W game if you can jump and pet animals. I know the bar is kind of low, but honestly, it's a good start. So we were just talking about how you can jump in the game and how I
Yeah.
hate games that you can't jump in.
I know. I was so
because it's
happy.
a video game.
I was so happy when there was a jump in the game.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that I tried out. I didn't. Your cat was outside.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe it's different. My cat was also inside too. I saw that
Oh,
also. So
maybe I just didn't see
maybe
it at the checkpoint.
Yeah.
The next, I don't know how far ahead you're going, but I want to show. So, the whole thing, somebody comes through, they have some symptoms. You got to find out the symptoms, and then you have some options for those people. So I have a clip that shows the options.
Okay.
But what happens when you have somebody that comes through? Survivor block, destination for infected survivors. Remember, there's no cure for the
Look at the
virus.
tutorial though.
Painful mercy. Be certain once you send a survivor for liquidation, the decision cannot be reversed. Isolation and treatment center for survivors who have borderline symptoms. If you're unsure of survivor conditions, the quarantine, checkpoint, field, outpost of the science division send survivors here to investigate unknown symptoms. Okay. Temporary accommodation for the healthy. Send all non-infected there. So these are the 4-ish choices that you have. You have the survivor block. And in the game, there's so many survivors that can go in there in the beginning. Same thing with the quarantine zone. So it's a little cage-ish like thing for your people that might be infected, and you can leave them in there for actually however long you want. Doesn't have to be 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. You can leave them in there the whole time. But there is a limit to how many people you can put in there. So the quarantine.
And if you put the wrong person in there or someone who does end up turning, it's not pretty.
No, it is not. I don't think I have a clip for that.
I do.
You have a clip for it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll show that one just after this. Liquidation is where you send the zombies, not our zombie. But
Unless he steps out of line.
yeah,
You know what I
if you
mean?
step out of line, you'll go to liquidation.
You step out of line, better watch it.
Liquidation. They get killed there. The science division is a
Yep.
very interesting one, and it comes into play kind of early in the game. But you go in there, and there's a person that is in this little like incubation chamber thing, and you have to check them out to see the symptoms that they have.
Yeah, if they're showing like a new symptom, I don't actually have any clips from the science wing.
Oh,
That's too bad.
I don't either. So okay,
But
we'll
if
just
they're showing any
yeah.
new symptoms, you're like, wait, this is a weird symptom. So you send them to the science wing, and then you basically go in there and probe them, for lack of a better term,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of single out the one organ that is causing the one symptom, and then you remove the organ, they die.
You're
But
able to analyze that body part.
yeah, and then come up with some sort of like reason, basically, why that symptom is a thing and what it means and what its severity is, and it helps you find the zombies.
And sometimes those symptoms chain together with other ones. And so if you see this symptom with another symptom, like that's a better chance of having a zombie. One cool part is you can zap their insides out. So if there's a body part or like organ that's in the way, you just zap it right out of there. So
Yeah.
anyway,
But yeah, you send people to the quarantine zone if you're not worried, if you're not sure if they're going to turn into a zombie or not. Send them to a quarantine zone, and then a day or two later, what do you know? They turned into a zombie and killed the other people in the quarantine zone. So then you have to
Yes.
cleanse the quarantine zone. So let's go ahead and just take a look at what that's like.
fun times.
Identification. Unstable. Incident.
Oh no! What have you done? Yeah, I think she was meant for liquidation also. I didn't know what to do exactly
Yeah.
what to do in this situation. I don't have a gun. Should I go get the guard? I think I thought that lever was going to open the door or something. Me, sir.
I thought that
can
too.
You shoot this lady in the head. It says to... Oh. Oh. Gotcha.
Nice. And I like when you when the smoke clears, there's just nothing there.
Nothing.
There's no ashes. There's no like, I don't know, like
It's all been
leftovers.
taken care
It's
of.
all been taken care of. You had a lot less people in there. I had a full house, four people
Oh, yeah?
when I got my
You
first
must have
zombie in
upgraded it
there.
or something.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I had 4 people in there. 2 of them turned into zombies.
Oh, boy.
So I had to cleanse that out.
What a mess.
I don't know if you have a clip for it, but later in the game, if somebody does turn into a zombie in the quarantine, you can cage that zombie. And that's another like
Yeah,
that's
that's right.
that's another science thing that you like you study the zombie that you've captured. So
Right.
that's a little cool part of it.
And then don't you feed them humans or like other zombies, or maybe it's like
The liquidated bodies.
the liquidated bodies. That's right.
Yeah. Which is
Yeah.
kind of gross. There's just a big pile of dead bodies and you have to go cart them over to your caged zombie
Yeah.
and throw it in there.
I have another clip of what a typical inspection looks like. I think it's just nice. It's kind of earlier in the game, but it's just a typical inspection. Someone comes through, you check them out, and make a decision. You know. Ew. His pulse is pretty high. Temperature. He's got red eyes. Then you check off the symptoms on your little. He's hiccuping. Your little list here. Does he have a bite mark somewhere? He does. He literally has a bite mark on his leg, and he thinks he's getting through my checkpoint. Hell no, brother.
Thanks for at least letting me live.
Oh, hey, yeah, you're no problem, man. I'm gonna follow him, see what happens. This guy waves to him. No entry. Oh shit.
Oh, I didn't know you could follow him through there.
Damn. Yeah, it's really dark and it's not like it's not very ceremonious. They just get gunned down.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't realize early on, but Zombie, go back to the symptom area. So I didn't realize early on, but like there's the symptoms with the radioactive symbol and those. So each one of those, like you see the check mark, like that one's like, oh, that's caused by something. The explanation point, which is like, oh, could be zombie.
You should quarantine them.
You should quarantine them. The red one is they are a zombie.
Yep.
Maybe not yet, but they will be. I didn't realize that early on, so that's like a little cool thing where it's like, oh, that's like all of a sudden, like you can just know, like, okay, this is a zombie. What else do they have?
The red eyes never lies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There is
Sorry.
another thing that also doesn't lie, and so I have a clip of my first liquidation.
My first liquidation.
Oh yeah.
Got bit on the forehead.
You are not looking good, buddy. You got red eyes. I don't see any freckles, but you got skin cuts. Sorry, buddy. I'll just send you to liquidation.
I'm so tired of this.
Yeah, it won't be long. So, yeah, that was some of them are obvious. Right away, you get a you get a guy with a bite on his forehead. So
Some of them are not so obvious.
no, they are not.
And I had a moment where I almost slipped up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And looking back, rewatching it now, it's so obvious. But I didn't realize I almost slipped up. Nothing crazy though.
Remove your outer clothing.
Triple check there's no bites. All right, you're good to go. You're my last one.
Wonder if I'll know anybody in there.
So this person's got to either go in quarantine or they got to get liquidated. And
Can't.
you can't what? Was that
That's
a poor
me.
inspection? Reading chat. Chat's telling
Did it say
me
poor inspection? I didn't even look.
that it was a poor inspection.
What? What's wrong with her?
There's clearly a bite mark on her leg, and I'm just not seeing it.
She's like not moving. She knows.
Where are you going? Stand. I can't even re-inspect at all. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Can I kill her? She's infected. She's
Nice.
infected. We gotta take her out. What? This is what I'm supposed to do. This. Is she dead? I think I got her. I think she's dead. I think she's dead.
Oh, you did. You liquidated her.
She got
Did what
liquidated.
had to be done.
Dang. Oh man, that's brutal.
It had to be done. Sometimes you gotta get
That's
your
true.
hands dirty a little
That's
bit,
true.
you know?
I did mess up. Did you at all throughout?
No, I made sure to fix it if I did.
Okay.
That's the closest I got to really messing up.
I'll play 2 clips. The first one is a cool one where somebody appears who's also in another zombie game. And it's Crazy Dave. You know Crazy Dave?
Crazy Dave. I've heard I remember Crazy Dave from this game, but I was wondering who he was.
So he's from Plants vs Zombies. He's the neighbor.
Oh.
He's your crazy neighbor in Plants vs Zombies.
Oh.
But I recognized him, and there's a couple or more than a little bit of little Easter eggs where things like this happen. There's a couple of
Yeah.
people in the game that are like pop up, and you're like, oh, that's
Like
Crazy
streamers and stuff too.
Streamers, yeah. So this is Crazy
Yeah.
Dave. I want to play this one because it's pertinent to my past zombie that I did. You're the guy from Plants vs Zombies. That's how he
Hope you're
talks
okay.
in Plants vs Zombies too.
That's funny.
That seems good. Plant vs Zombies guy, you are excellent. Go to the survivor's block, buddy. Yeah, so good stuff. I got
Cool.
to send
Love
them
that.
to the survivor's block. However, I messed up
Uh-oh.
and I let a zombie through and didn't know. And so this is my first passed through zombie. Every day after you go to sleep, you get a report. And it tells you how much money you have because you have to upgrade your base and stuff like that throughout the game. But it also tells you how much money you lost for certain things, maintenance, people killed in the block, misinfected, and so this is what happens. 9 deaths. I let those two go through. Ava. She looked perfect.
Really?
Did not look like a zombie at all.
Can't be
We
too
lost crazy. We lost like everybody.
crazy. Dave went down.
So I lost everybody in my survivors block.
Dang.
Everybody died.
Wow.
And that wasn't the last time that it happened either.
That happened multiple times.
Yeah,
You were
so-
going too fast, man. You weren't
I
being
was.
a very good checkpoint
I
guy.
know. So I have another one called Rip Queso.
Queso came through for you? Oh, that's fun.
Fingers crossed. Damn. I didn't see it.
He had necrosis.
Dude, Queso. Damn it.
Ah.
So Queso showed up in the game, killed him in the block. I mean,
Killed Queso, bro.
I
Not
just wa-
cool.
that's what happens. But after that, I wasn't so lenient anymore.
Ah, you were on top of it.
I was on top of it. Yeah.
Good.
So yeah, so you
Good.
let the zombies in, it kills people in your block, and
You regret it.
I do regret it.
Well, at the end of like, what is it, like 5 days or something? At the end of a week or so, you evacuate the survivors.
Yes.
And so here's what evacuating the survivors looks like. And you'll see I sent Crazy Dave off to be evacuated.
Nice.
Why would I
I
want
took his
to
hat,
keep them?
though.
I want to evacuate all of them. So I get money for military and science points for science. You're going science. You're going science. You're going military. Crazy Dave. Crazy Dave is going military. Layla Lopez, you're going science. Elena Phillips, you're going military. Zoe Thompson, science. Gianna Moore, military. Elizabeth Turner, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just going to try to keep it even. Keeping some helps with quotas? How? I thought the quota was, quota's 5. Oh, you're talking about quotas in the future. I'll be able to meet quota if I keep them. Okay, that's fine.
See,
I kept
the
it covered.
the concept didn't compute to me because I hadn't
Yeah.
had a zombie get through and decimate my entire survivor block.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get like why would I need to keep some? But
Yeah,
that's why.
That's why.
Yeah.
That truck that's in the back of that clip, once you get a caged zombie, you send zombies away during evacuation too. So you get money for caged zombies, which is cool
For research.
for research
Mhm.
and money.
Now, there's also some other different aspects about this game. So there's people come in, you check them, send them through, send them to wherever. But then at the end of the day, you will have used resources for your camp, and you have to resupply and upgrade certain areas of the camp. And so this is kind of what that process looks like. And it's pretty clear. I mean, it's not difficult. And then also the game tutorializes everything very thoroughly.
Mm-hmm.
So you're given all the info. In my opinion, the text is a little small for the tutorial sections.
Yeah.
But it's all if you play video games, it's not going to be lost on you. You know what to do here. Oh, how do I buy them? Clinic. That's right. Okay, resupply. I'll just buy 5 anyway. I'll buy 8. Upgrades. I know my camera's blocking it, but but you get the point.
It seems like the only thing that I used like a lot of was the fuel for the generator and food. Everything else, I don't know like how you use it or like when it comes into play. But you have to make sure that your generator stays fueled up, otherwise your power goes out and you have to go turn it back on. I'm imagining that something bad happens later in game where like a zombie could get out or get in or something.
Yeah. Well, there was stuff in the trailer. There were like zombies flooding out the survivor block, and you have a pistol you're shooting them with.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get that far, I guess, where I got access to a pistol. And I was pretty good at my job, so I didn't let that happen.
Yeah.
I didn't let the survivor commingle with a zombie. That's not what we do here, And when you do let them through, you handle it. You handle it yourself manually.
Yeah, which you can do. I have a clip, just since you mentioned it, where I first kind of decided that I was gonna see if I can hit him, like hit the people, and what happens if you hit him in the head with the hammer.
The hammer, yeah, the sledge.
The sledge.
Yeah, you check their reflexes on their limbs.
Oh damn!
He broke his nose.
Yeah, I got him. So yeah, you can do that.
Can you go to that last frame for me really quick, zombie, please? There's a late frame where you see like 90% of the men in this game wear thongs.
Yeah,
and
a lot of thongs.
Dude, like, why can't that just be a thing? You know what I mean? I bet they're comfy.
No, they're kind of in your butt crack.
Look, don't judge.
But there is some other parts of the game too. So I want to show there's at some point, contraband police, you go through their stuff. And that's not different in this game. Some of them show up with bags and you have to go through their things and sometimes confiscate, and sometimes it's just bizarro what's in there. Save. What the fuck? Damn, why do you have so many sandwiches?
This was a streamer.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Now
Yeah,
I
her
do.
name's Sandwich.
Yeah. Now I know, now it makes sense, but that's
Also
not
weird though.
That's not the only one. Like there are ones that show up with like there'll be weapons that you have to confiscate. There is zombie bits, which I missed I must have missed something on what you're supposed to do with them because I was just confiscating them, but then I lost money for confiscating the zombie bits. So I'm not really sure what you were supposed to do with them, but people are like hoarding them in their backpack. And then you lose money if you take stuff from people also.
Right.
So don't steal people's stuff unless you have to.
Yep, and then I'm sure as you get further into the game, there's even more tools you get and different things to check. I played this game. I played it for about 3.5 hours. How many hours do you have in it?
I played it for, I don't know. I feel like I played it for at least 3.5 hours as well.
Yeah, so we probably made it to about the same spot.
I did get a gun.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think
So you made it a little further than I did.
I must have. But I have one. I'll just show. Like, I mean, I told you I wasn't messing around after my last couple zombies, so I wasn't. I think that was a zombie.
A lady just standing there smoking a cigarette, watching you.
I was just like moseying around camp, you know, cooking up the rats with the gun, shooting all the rats. And then I thought like that they might be a zombie. I might have let that person through.
What tipped you off? Why did you?
I just
vibes?
Just the vibes, yeah. So just the vibes. They were walking to the tent, and I was like, I don't know. I felt like I missed something. So I just wanted to make sure that I did.
You ever killed a man just because he has bad vibes?
All the
I
time.
have.
All the time. You do lose some money if you liquidate somebody that isn't a zombie. But I liked the gun, and I definitely wasn't messing around. So we can play the next clip now.
Okay.
Bro, what the hell?
Come on.
You bringing all that shit in here, dude?
What the heck?
Okay.
That was a good choice.
It's getting easier and easier.
Did you shoot him too?
Yes.
Hey, look, sometimes
I knew. Okay.
you just know.
I just know. I don't want to waste time putting them in the quarantine chamber. You know?
Eventually, you just get so good at your job that you don't even need to use your tools. The only tool I
Yes.
need is my gat. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
There are some people you can't shoot though. So this is my last clip of the gun, and you can't shoot some of the people.
Oh.
Restart. Okay, you can't shoot the people. Can't shoot them. Can't shoot those guys. You'll die.
Wow. Game
Yeah.
over.
Game over. So yeah, don't shoot.
Good to know.
Don't shoot the guards.
I mean, they're your buddies anyway.
Yeah, I was just checking it out.
Well, see, I didn't get access to the pistol, but you know what gun I did get access to? This big ass AC-130 drone gun.
Yeah.
Because some nights, when you're trying to just sleep peacefully after a day of liquidating fools, you get attacked by hordes of zombies, and you have to defend your camp. And so this is what that looks like. What the hell? And there's like a lot of zombies.
It does get pretty intense.
They slip through. Look, they're slipping through.
It's scary. Like, you'll look down and you'll have one, like, banging on the
Oh
walls.
my god. Mm-hmm. There's so many. Oh my god.
That's what it came down to for me. For some of the later waves, I was just, like, waiting for a bunch of them to get to the wall, and then I just...
Yeah.
But when you're defending, the waves get a little bit harder, which means that different types of zombies come too. So like there are ones that
Bigger
take a little bit more bullets to kill.
Yeah. But I found, because you're in a drone, like you can fly around.
I didn't
found
realize
that to be useless. I didn't fly around much at all because there's too much to keep track of. I need a bird's eye view of all of it. So yeah.
I flew around one time, and I flew out a little bit further to try to get a more closer vantage point, like on either side of the building that you're blocking. But then I was missing some of them, and my wall got down to half health because I missed like 3 or 4 zombies that went past. And I didn't realize what was happening. So,
oh wow, they do kind of blend in too with the infrared view.
Yeah, but that's a cool part. Really action packed. Yeah. So there's a bunch of different stuff
with this game. Yeah, there's like layers on layers of things that just keep slowly, not even that slowly, but like it keeps getting added on. But like I said before, it gets a little overwhelming after a while.
Mm-hmm.
But it is like a management sim almost. It makes me think of like grocery store simulator, supermarket simulator.
Supermarket sim, yeah.
Where it starts out manageable and kind of fun and free, and then they keep adding on more things and more things. Buy this, buy that. And it just gets kind of too unruly, and you have to keep track of all the different products and put them on all different shelves and keep everything organized and then restock and hire new people. And it becomes a bit much for me. And that was kind of the vibe I was getting toward the end of my play session here with this game, is that it was getting to be a bit much.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's a bad thing. I just think it's a thing to play through. Like that's the game. I don't know.
I think you have to watch, like, this is a game that, like you said, there's a lot of different layers. It could get away from you. And so I think it's something that it's not like a pick up and play and like have a quick good time. Like, I think this is something that you'll want to invest a little bit of time in if you want to like see all the layers of the game. Because there's a lot of stuff that I didn't get to 3 or 4 hours into the game. So
yeah, How Long to Beat says this game's about an 11.5-hour long game, so call it a 12-hour long game. Good, that's a good chunk of change. I like that length. Not too bad, not it doesn't overstay its welcome, it seems. But yeah, it does seem like a good game for cameos, like all those streamers and stuff. Kind of fun. I don't know. Overall, I really liked it. I think that's pretty standard. I think it's a generally well-liked game. There's some stuff to be critical of, but nothing game-breaking or review-breaking for me. So I think I'm going to say play.
I am also going to give it a play. I think I didn't play Contraband Police, but it looked really good too. And I think this game has a lot of complexities to it, and there's a little bit of something for everyone in it.
Yeah, it's really goofy in all the right places too. I love that.
It is. Yes.
Nice. Quarantine Zone, the last check, gets a play from us here at Level Best. Go check it out. Let me just double check real quick before we move on. How much is it? It's a $20 game. So of course, your discretion if you can afford it, and it's not it's not a cheap game by any means. But if that's within your price range, and especially for what we've shown here, if you like what you saw, it's definitely a play for us. So
yeah,
I believe it's on Game Pass.
And it's on Game Pass too, if you're paying for that.
Which is cheaper now.
Yeah, I silly guy I am. I bought it on Steam, forgot it was on Game Pass, so
I have it on Steam also. So
Yeah, we're a couple silly guys.
silly
guess you could say.
gooses.
Nice. Well, I think it's time to move on and talk about what we're going to be playing next, Tooth.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's move on over to the Great Wheel of Games. I love spinning this thing, man. I love seeing all the colors go. Woo, woo, woo. You know, all the colors.
Woo.
But we can't spin it yet. We can't spin it
no.
yet.
I'm like looking at it. There's not enough on there.
See, your first thought might be like, whoa, that's a lot of games. But what you don't
Yeah.
know is that you're wrong.
Yeah,
it's not a lot of games.
It's not good if you can see the names of them.
You haven't seen a lot of games. If you think this is a lot of games,
Yeah.
get out of town.
This is just like a rookie like backlog.
You know what? I think I'm gonna add a game.
Yeah, I think you should.
I'm gonna add a game to the Great Wheel of Games. It's called Ultimate Drummer.
Whoa, okay.
Ultimate Drummer is an action platformer where you play as a lone drummer on a sacred quest to restore harmony to a fractured world. Use a fully playable step sequencer drum kit to reshape reality, awaken lost musicians, and bring music back to life.
Whoa.
Check out this trailer, dude. How awesome does this look? Like, what is going on, man?
Bro.
Me likey.
This is likely the weirdest game that is on the list.
This
And
is
we
Juice
played
Galaxy.
We played Juice
85.
Galaxy. Yeah.
I mean, click holding is still on the list.
That's true.
Ultimate Drummer, baby.
DLSS 5, Juice Galaxy. Nice.
So
Add
throw it
to
on the wheel.
Add it to the wheel.
Add it to the wheel and up the odds for that one because I want to play it now.
Well, you don't even know what game I'm adding. It might be
Alright.
better than that one.
Doubt it. Let's see.
Okay. I'm adding a game called Chapel 3D The Ascent.
Interesting.
How about that? Chapel 3D The Ascent is a breakneck violent boomer shooter inspired by classics of the genre. Experience the story behind the events of Cathedral 3D and make your enemies regret ever crossing your path. Become a beast and let loose.
Become a beast and let loose. Ooh. Boomer
Boom.
Shooter meets Dark Fantasy. Why does this look sick?
I don't know.
See that Doom kind of faceplate on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Kind of nifty, right? This
Okay.
game is free to play.
Free to play too. That's what I'm talking about. Is it a student game?
Yeah.
Did you even look? Is it a student game?
I didn't look. It's
I guess we'll just have to-
developed by Unfinished Games. Not a good start. And published by Feardemic. I don't think it's a student game.
Okay, I guess we'll just have to roll the dice on that one.
It looks good.
Chapel 3D The Ascent. Add it to the wheel.
Yeah.
And I think you know what time it is, Tooth.
I think it is. Spin that wheel.
Let's see what we get this time.
No way.
Shut up.
Not
again. Not this again.
Hey.
There's so many games. There's so many old games.
Dude, Ultimate Drummer was right there.
I know it. And if we had gotten it, I would have been stoked. So
Yeah.
what can I say? Chapel 3D The Ascent. Free to play game that we
Yes.
just added and immediately took off the Great Wheel of Games. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Go pick it up.
That
Play
one's
it
not-
with us. Play
Yeah,
it
it's
over the
free.
2 weeks in between episodes.
Yeah.
Or don't waste your time. Don't download it and play it for free. Wait till the next episode. Wait for our discussion
on whether or not you should play or pass on 3D Chapel 3D The Ascent. It's gonna be hard to remember. That's a bad name. Bad name, bad start.
Mixed reviews.
Mixed reviews will be the tiebreaker here at Level Best. Nice. Well, thanks for watching. Go play Quarantine Zone: The Last Check if you got the scratch or if you got Game Pass. And then come back next episode for Chapel 3D The Ascent.
Yes.
Should be a good one, hopefully. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.